Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Wirtz! Jacob Murphy. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella Sven Botman is someone who's had an interesting career, Peter. He received his football education in the Dutch capital, then he moved to France at a young age to establish himself. And while many concentrate on what he can do when he's on the ball because he has a wonderful passing range, he's actually a very, very good defender too. And he'll defend that 18-yard box with all he's got.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, good take in a good area. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Can he get it through? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He shifted it to the flank. And that is a little undercooked. Risa. And that is... Gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Gakpo. Linton. And here's McAllister. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's come to nothing. Gomez promptly onto that, and that is that. Botman gets over and intercepts. Risa distributed tidily. Liverpool have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a side of... Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Linton. And it's Willock. Spread it left. Risa. Oh, red. Nice interception. Gomez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Linton. And Hall. Jacob Murphy. And it's made its way to him.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's running through.
Oh, great.
Tries a shot. In he goes again. Goal! The first significant strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Newcastle have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And they win it back again. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Newcastle looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Played out towards the right wing. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's beaten the last man. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played towards the other side. Gravenberg spots it and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. The pass has gone astray.
There will be 1 minute at a
He's
time.
a sharp little ball here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Newcastle are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Newcastle leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Looking for the run, and here's Gakpo. Nice interception, well timed. Jacob Murphy. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's got his range wrong there. Vitz, it's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Joe Linton, chips it through. Well, they've got it again.
Oh, really well played.
And he's... And Wissa! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Aimed beyond the defence. Murphy in acres of space out wide.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 18, Cody Gakpo. Coming on to replace him is number 14,
Ciao.
Federico Chiesa.
Takes a shot! Ambitious ball here. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Chiesa.
The attendances for this match
Chiesa.
is 28,599.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming. Could be danger here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Newcastle couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now, can they get him away? Wissa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pass somewhat off target. Byrne kept his eye on it, and he's there. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's sick.
Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 26.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Milos Kerkez. Number 30.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 10, Alexis
Willock.
McAllister. Number 38.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. Great ball, and he's in here. Ball has bounced loose now. Swings in across.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
He has found a way through.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Newcastle really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Willock. Murphy gets into a good position. That's an excellent interception. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And a chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Byrne gathers from the goal kick. Spread out to the left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That looks a good ball through. And he's been shifted off it. Van Dijk. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution for Newcastle, number 9.
90 minutes gone and nothing
Number
between
3,
them still.
Lewis Hall. Number 12, Malik Thiaw. Number 39, Bruno Guimaraes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Number 20,
Out for a
Anthony
throw.
Elanga. Number 11, Harvey Barnes. Number 5, Fabian Schär.
Some good work on the right flank here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vitz. It's Murphy. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. So no flag here. Shot a goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. He's had a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, good spread. Jacob Murphy. Kerkez calmly anticipates. Ah, he's given it away. Takes a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Newcastle have their lead.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he is dashing away. Can he finish? And there's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond... And we're halfway through extra time. So there you have it. This game has tipped tellingly in one direction. 15 minutes to go, but it is starting to look done. Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? There's the shot! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yoni, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here, and he'll shoot here! And it's come back out to him. It's in! That sets up an enthralling finish! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have...
Shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Out of play for a throw. Space for him to turn and look. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now this could be a chance. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that is... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Shot at goal! He's scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Vir, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now this could be a chance. Might be danger here. McAllister. Ekitike. Willock. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Willock. Great ball if he can get there. Ekitike is onto it in a flash. Szoboszlai. Threads one in. That pass has been well intercepted. Szoboszlai.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Joelinton. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now there's a fine ball. Chance to towering header. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Hall. Good ball over the top. Goes for a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
It's just beyond his reach. Wissa. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. And again they hit the front. How's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And now he has two. Newcastle leading now. He's going to be disappointed with that. Joelinton. Now he's off and running. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Szoboszlai running with intent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. McAllister. That's where it came from. Hall. Joelinton. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. And that is a little undercooked. Look at this. Willock! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Somewhat off target. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Murphy has it in a wide position. Stood up well to him there. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and that could set him on his way. Bradley. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Szoboszlai attempts a clearance. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Joelinton. Now it's Willock, and he whips in across. And Hall sends it crossfield. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. He's having a shot! Newcastle have reclaimed it. Quick look, then plays it in. That's it, 45 minutes up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Newcastle are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So straight into the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Newcastle needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined.
He'll try from distance! Hall. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's picked it up out wide. He's found the way through. And he whips it in. McAllister. Well, that has not gone well. Hall. And it's Joelinton. And he's running through. Oh, important interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Botman, can he spark a counter here? And he's big chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Goal scorer for Newcastle.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Liverpool.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Number 8.
Wissa.
Dominic Szoboszlai.
Joelinton.
Number 10. Alexis McAllister. Coming on the field. Number 14.
Can he get it through?
Federico Chiesa.
Short changes him with that
Number
pass.
73.
It's run loose
Number
here.
42. Number 17.
Jones
Curtis
driving
Jones.
forward.
The attendances for this
Defence
match
opting
is
here for strength in numbers.
29,514.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Now the header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look
Substitution
next
for
time, maybe.
Newcastle. Number 27.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 9. Juan Wissa.
Kirkes.
Number
That's a
18,
decent ball.
number 20.
Newcastle do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gomez. Nicely weighted ball. Bruno Guimaraes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Nayoni. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Chiesa! That's another chance! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he's only too quick. And the finish! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? 5 minutes left on the clock. Elanga.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, played right into his path. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Chiesa. And the number on the board is 3. Willock. He won't be happy with that one. Chow. Willock. He's in plenty of space here. Osula tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away. And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Number 28.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Coming on the field.
Well, we are already up and running again.
Jacob Ramsey.
Newcastle conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Byrne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's played in. And that has been cleared. Byrne. Osula. Barnes providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Kirkes. Ngomoa gets into a good position. Ekitike. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Nayoni. Osula. Tonali. Barnes has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, such a clever touch. Incoming delivery. And we're halfway through extra time. So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? The hostilities have already resumed. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's turning into quite a gem, this. It's not an especially good pass, that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go...
And the shot! Tonali. Chiesa is onto this. Chance! Liverpool found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
That's a throw. He is through here. That is lovely. And it's Tonali. And that is as far as it goes. Newcastle can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro.
Tries one from range! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bruno Guimaraes. Wissa. He'll try from distance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Quick look, then plays it in. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's hauled. Now, what about this cross? Gomez gets over and intercepts. Isak makes a dash, takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Wisa, looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Newcastle already with the upper hand and looking to turn. And he shoots! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter.
Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's McAllister, and he's in on shot at goal!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. And here's a chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Willock. That is ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Hall. Now that looks a decent ball. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hall. Van Dijk makes the interception. Gakpo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He leaps for it. Harmlessly behind. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Willock. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Isak, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to... And again! Gakpo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Jacob Murphy. And Hall. Bruno Guimaraes.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Backward it goes. Szoboszlai. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Please visit the online ticket office.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now.
Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. It's a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Murphy. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, and the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't. Shoots! He's got a goal! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Linton, Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ekitike. Now it's Isak. Hall. Willock. Chow. This is a promising build-up. McAllister. He's going to be disappointed with that. Just about up to the hour now. Murphy makes a move down the right. Newcastle have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's fabulous. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Newcastle needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
There's the shot! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Number 27.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 3, Lewis Hall. Coming off the field. Number
Barnes.
18. Number 11.
Linton. And it's Linton. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gravenberg. Jones. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Willock. He's in a great position here. Decent chance! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
76 minutes in.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Coming on to replace him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Willock. Played out towards the right wing. Placed a return pass. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Elanga. Osula. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's made its way to him. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Ekitike is flagged offside. Linton. That has been cut short. That looks a good ball through.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, they could break here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Jones. And that is as far as it goes. Newcastle are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster match-up, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are just getting started. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Isaac. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often...
Chance for a shot! Caught offside that time.
Paul.
Elanga is onto this. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Quarter of an hour played. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Wirtz powering forward here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Gakpo. Oh, easy pickings there. Tonali.
Newcastle really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's intervened well there. And they win it back again. Aims beyond the defence. Isaac! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a pretty loose pass. 15 minutes till half-time. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Bradley's cross. Well, that's been dealt with. Nicked it back. Shot a goal! Gakpo. And a header! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Pings in across. That is a brilliant interception. That's going wide left. Now, this could be a chance. And no, that was never going to make it. That's destined for the flank.
Liverpool have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tonali couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
There will be 1 minute at
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he plays one through. And he's having a hit! And that's in! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. And that is indeed the final act. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he shoots! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pope breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Elanga being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 18.
He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Number 14. Federico Chiesa.
He's trying the shot. That's been cut out, well played.
The attendances for
No,
this match
no way
is
through.
29,830.
Short changes him with that pass. Joelinton. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and he's in. Chance, surely! Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on.
Impressive jump! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Coming on the field is number 27.
Nicely weighted ball. Newcastle are, of course, in a position to go to the bench. A chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Chiesa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 3.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
On to replace him is number 11, Bobby Bonds.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Chow gets over and intercepts. Over to the right flank. And he's quick to return it. Gravenberg. This is a promising build-up. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Barnes. That's good running with the ball. He's picked his way through. That's very neat.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries a shot! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw!
The goal scorer for Newcastle.
Right back in it!
After 78
Almost no
minutes
time
in.
remaining! Game
Number
still
27.
on!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so...
Decent chance! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Coming on the field is number 18.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Joelinton. Now, can he finish? And that's a real chance missed. Gravenberg. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Barnes. Barnes was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And it's been played through, and he is dashing away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
There will be
Vitz.
5 minutes at a time.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Bruno Guimaraes. Osula. And it's Nayoni. Who's looking wide. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gravenberg. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. And we are already back underway. Newcastle displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Liverpool have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Alisson comes out and deals with it. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. There's the shot! Just eases him off the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Willock. He's a sharp little ball here. Neatly clipped into space. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. There it. Oh, here we go. He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that was it, the first period of extra time. Newcastle have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. He's having a pop! It's a goal! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 goals on the day, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Gravenberg has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Murphy. He's gone for goal! And that really should have been that.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Gravenberg. That's Chiesa. Good pressure, determined, intense. Chiesa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chiesa gets into a good position. Liverpool have their third corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Done delicately.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kerkez got a long way forward to join. Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! Stoppage time approaching! Is that the final act? Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Things already rolling. Oh, that's a key interception. Onana. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would say that this guy, Tammy Abraham, is a player who's come to prominence under pretty interesting circumstances, but having had high-scoring seasons when he was a young lad, it's no surprise he's made it this far. I also like the fact that he's improving his link-up play, something that was once cited as a weakness.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been won straight back. McGinn. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aims beyond the defence. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Good running, strong and purposeful. Abraham receives it in. Oh, Abraham! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. Watkins. Now it's Abraham. Now that looks a decent ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Endrick. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Knocks it into space. Pinches it off him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Always onto this. And he's certainly onside here. And he shoots!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Spread neatly. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Watkins. Oh, just skips Watkins! Goal!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
He's had a shot! He won't be happy with that one.
Lovely bit of skill.
Driving on and making good progress. And they're back on the ball again. Valverde, nicely spread. Bellingham has the space. Bellingham! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Cucurella. Half-time getting close now. He's had it taken off him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a throw-in, and that's definitely not his best. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Barkley.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Tries to pass it through. That is good strength. Cucurella. And that signals the end of the first period.
And now, please turn towards
There's no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And we are back on the way.
Aston can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross to the back post. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
McGinn, and the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Good ball, good take. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's lifted it over.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Watkins. Dumfries. Nice looking ball. Well, that has not gone well. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Watkins. And here's Abraham. Now it's Buendia. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
61 minutes in.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The attendances for this match is
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can...
He's shooting! Barkley.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Endrick was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
the goal scorer for Aston.
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Number 44.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He sussed as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
To Watkins. And the shot! Well taken goal. Just cruising! They are cruising!
74 minutes in.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Only Watkins.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bailey, can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Watkins is onto this. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bernardo Silva tries to play it through. Rudiger. Now it's Kamara. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. There's the shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Only Watkins.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for Aston. Number 7.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Coming on the field is number 2.
And here's Endrick.
Matty Cash.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Pau Torres did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Valverde considers his options. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. And he's spooned it over the bar.
Six added minutes have been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that has left him in a heap. Madsen. And the counter is on. Goes for a shot!
Aston are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's a quick free kick. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide, crossed into the middle. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key character... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to...
Oh, he's been caught nap at a shot! And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Lindelof is there and he can pick it up. Lindelof. Bellingham. Valverde. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Camera. That's Buendia. He's got away. Watkins has the space to scheme. That is lovely. Now it's Buendia. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! Well, now it's and the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Watkins finding himself in space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he shoots! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Madrid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front foot.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cucurella. He's picked his way through. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. Chance, surely! No, not quite.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Barkley. Bernardo Silva makes a dash for it. Looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Onana charging forward, the ball at his feet. The message is clear, none shall pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. And it's Barkley.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Threads one in. That's travelling a long way. Bellingham. Oh, he's having a go! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
He's through here. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Watkins. Watkins. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more.
Aston really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Oh, that takes a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Watkins! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Cucurella. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They're back within reach! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Great chance! And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
He's in, one-on, shoots! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Drama over the penalty spot. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Just eases him off the ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pass somewhat off target.
Aston are still behind, but they've increased.
Mbappe, shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Barkley. Watkins. Now it's Bailey. Kamara. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's McGinn. And Lindelof. And it's Barkley. Watkins.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. A lot of... Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Leon Bailey. Number 10, Emiliano Buendia.
Onana getting this one clear.
Number 18.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers.
Oh, great run, magical! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bernardo Silva. Now it's Valverde. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Aston. Number 6, Ross Barkley.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Boubacar Kamara.
Dumfries does well to get it back.
53.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Harvey Elliott.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dumfries is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Can he finish? And that really should have been that.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And it's Elliott. Now it's Abraham. Now this could be a chance. Space for him to turn and look. Now it's McGinn. Elliott has it out wide and in space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodgers. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Abraham. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's McGinn. Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. Dumfries. Short changes him with that pass. That's going wide left. Where it tries a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Succumbs to the pressure. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! Deep into injury time! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get
And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. But that signals the very end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So straight into the action. And it's Bellingham. Oh, this is Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Played towards the other side. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dumfries. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Rudiger makes the interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Abraham. He's through here. And he was quick to react. Asensio. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Rodgers. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Here's the header! Wow, that's a fine save. Bellingham can get it clear. That's going wide left. Now the delivery. And he was alert to it. He's free, and he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rodgers is offering a wry smile there.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pau Torres gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Tchouaméni. Bernardo Silva. He's having a hit! Wonderful from Bernardo Silva! That is a gem! An absolute gem! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such in a dead...
Terrific effort! And that's a sharp finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's a little off target. Now it's Kamara. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here.
And it's no surprise to see who's...
McGinn! Decent hit from there. Now it's Watkins. Abraham receives it in a good position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Buendia. Nice interception, well timed. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Buendia.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Bernardo Silva. And the pass is intercepted. McGinn. Well, played right into his path. Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bernardo Silva. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty.
Hello,
Neither side
everyone.
yet truly
This
to
is the
impose
moment
themselves,
you've all been
and it's
waiting
level
for.
pegging at
The
half-time.
time to pick out today's lucky
So we
number.
reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back underway.
Aston are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, he's all alone. Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. Pinches it off him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's a tidy finish. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Watkins. He's a sharp little ball here. That's rather hopeful. And that's in. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Space for him to turn and look. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution for Aston, number 18.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 10. Emiliano
Madrid are
Buendia.
looking to play on the counter
Coming
here,
on
aren't they?
the field.
Well, I think it's pretty clear
Number
they've
31.
changed their shape. Certainly when defense.
Shot a goal!
Number 22.
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Camera. That's a good ball out wide. He's got away. Now it's Bailey. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He can run onto that. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lindelof spots it and intercepts. Traoré. He'll try from distance. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Boubacar Kamara. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Ross Barkley.
And the keeper beats it away. Distributed tidily. There's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough.
Substitution for
Better look
Aston.
next time, maybe.
Number 27.
So we have further
Morgan
activity on the
Rogers.
bench here.
Coming on the field is number 9,
Matson.
Harvey Elliott.
Lindelof. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Watkins. And that is a little... Has another go! And again! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Corner number 2 then.
Antonio Rudiger. Number 33. Marc Cucurella.
They've
Number
played it
34,
short.
Denzel Dumfries.
And it's going to be
Number
another
17.
corner. So, third corner of the
Raul
game.
Asensio. Coming on the field. Number 35. Ibrahima Konate. Number 18.
And it's been taken short. Now it's McGinn.
Number
Now it's
21,
Watkins.
Brahim Diaz. Number 24. Dean
And that is out of play. Now it's Watkins. Watkins proves just a little bit too strong. Knocks it into space. Bernardo Silva, given the lift of his goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a searching pass. Pass is just off target. Elliott. Now it's Watkins. And Madsen. He's found a way through. He has a look out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lindelof.
6
Bailey.
minutes have been indicated.
Well, that has not gone well. Howson. Oh, he tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Just one in it now. Look at the space here. Bernardo Silva! There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Aston just may have felt